to learn more about, let us know so that we can put some content together for you and bring what you want to hear. This one is really special to me. How many of you have had a raindrop before? You've experienced a raindrop. Okay, 3, 4, 5 of you. Okay, about a third of you. Nicole is going to get to experience a partial one tonight because she's going to be our demo. I had the fortune of taking this class, the care class, right after my son Grant was born, and he's 14. I think it was 12 or 13 years ago. And so went through the whole thing, learned all about it, and did raindrops, and had some really incredible stories and fantastic results from people who come out of it. And Sherry, I'm hoping that you'll share a few of your own tonight. But anyway, that lapsed. I let that certification go, and Sherry Smith is a Raindrop Technique specialist. What do they call it now? Certified Raindrop Technique Specialist. Okay, good.
Licensed spiritual health coach.
And a licensed spiritual health coach. She has been a WIO member since January 2015. One of the beautiful things about Young Living is the people that you get to meet, because I didn't know Sherry before she came into Young Living. And I'm just really grateful to call you friend. So, personal testimony, she experienced chronic sciatic nerve pain, and the raindrop has been a significant part of her health journey with that. After years of physical therapy, injection therapy, chiropractic care, regular exercise, and raindrop, she's happy to say she has no more sciatic nerve pain. So, pretty cool. The raindrop, well, I'm not going to say any more about it because you're going to talk about it. It is one of those modalities that if you haven't experienced it, or if you haven't added the raindrop collection to your arsenal, it's one that I would highly, highly encourage. Anytime my kiddos get sick, I bust out the raindrop kit, and we are getting those oils all over them. So, gonna turn it, but one thing before I turn it over to you. I'm gonna, as you're talking about each of the oils, Sherry, I'm gonna pass the oil that she's talking about as it's coming to you in this bottle here. And you're gonna, if you so choose. If you don't want to put the raindrop oils in it, you don't have to. You can take this home and make your own little roller with something else. But this is how you're gonna.
And just FYI, this isn't kosher.
This isn't best practices.
This is not.
Right? You're not going to get the same results with all of the oils all put together, mixed together, but you're going to get antibacterial properties. You're going to get that, and that's great. It's not replacing a raindrop in any way, shape, or form, but we wanted you to be able to take something with you, and so this is what you're going to get. So as we pass the oils around, just add 1 to 2 drops of each of them to your bottle. There's 80 to 90 drops in each of these, and I think there's about 30 of us, 25 to 30 of us in here. So as long as you don't go with 2 drops per oil, we'll have enough for the people at the very back. All right, look at Anitra. You don't want Anitra to be really sad leaving tonight. She doesn't have any oils. All right, did you all see how I took that lid off? You kind of have to use this to bust it. It's a little bit complicated, but I believe in y'all. You guys are going to figure that out.
All right.
You did? Just without the lid? Yeah. Okay, great. Then just twist it and pull it out. Some of them require the lid to pop it off. It looks like maybe that one is a little different. Okay. So, I think I'll start over here. I'm going to let you take over now. We do have a few giveaways to do, so I think between the PowerPoint and before you start, we'll do a couple and then we'll do a couple afterwards.
Probably if you do one right now, we could still wait for the staff
there you
to come
go.
help us.
Yeah. We might totally,
maybe a testimonial in
we
there
may
too.
put some stuff here. We may put some order.
We're trying.
We're like roll with it here. So hopefully you all are too.
Well, I have some question. If anybody has had a personal testimony that's here and wants to share, I think that you should share with us. What do you think?
Let's just do our testimonial time
There you
right
go.
now. We have a testimonial time at the end, but we'll do part of it right now until we're done.
Well, this is
That's great.
too.
I'll share. Cindy Johnson, I had a raindrop done probably about 3 weeks ago. I was rear-ended in a car accident. So it really helped. It's been part of the healing equation. It was very beneficial.
That's wonderful. And because we're in person, you can share like the real story. You don't have to worry about like, if you're in our LWN lifestyle group, you know we have to be very careful about the words we say. Because we're in person, it's okay. You can share the real deal. Thank you for sharing, Cindy. Yeah.
So I standing up so I could show you. Back when Andrea was certified, I walked into her house one day like this. This was as far up as I could go. Oh my
She's not lying.
No. And then she's like standing against the wall so I can measure how tall. I'm like, okay, here it is, because I couldn't straighten up at all. And did the raindrop, and then we measured again, and it was like 2.5 inches.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Like, she's like, I've never seen that much. And I go, yeah, but remember, I couldn't say that at the beginning. But I don't even know what caused it. It was like stress related or something, and then I just, I needed something, and so she gave me the raindrop, and I was fine. I walked out of there tall and proud. That was great. Awesome. Anyone else? Want to share a little bit? But I think we're good to go.
So we'll
do a
save
little
the
more
rest
later.
of the stuff for that.
Okay. So, where's my little packet of goodies? There we are. And I want to also introduce Felicia. Felicia is in the middle of her certification process. It's quite a process to become certified through the Center for Aromatherapy and Research of Essential Oils. And so, when did you first start taking your certification, Felicia?
November of last year. That's how it started. So
And
there's a lot of things you need to do leading up to that, getting that certification and doing it in person. So I'm here to get more practice.
And you have to do a practicum and get that experience under your belt. And then you have to do a return demo at the end of it with your instructor to become certified and pass a hands-on demonstration. So it is a process to do that. So Felicia's going to help me a little bit today, and we're going to do some sharing of teaching.
And can I just say the sharing as you get started, the beauty of it, you got certified so you can officially do raindrops, but all of us can do raindrops on our family or our friends, like to help them out. You don't need any certification to be able to share this gift.
Right, and I'll go over a little bit
beautiful.
In the presentation about the certification, why, what you can do with the certification. So, the Raindrop Technique. Let's see if I can figure out how to work this. They do have the kit that you guys are going to see coming around, and the wholesale price is $155, $75, retail $204.93. I never bought the kit because I bought full-size oils. These are 15 or 5 ml, and when I started out, I just bought the 15 ml oils because I knew I was going to be using them. But if you're just going to start this and have them all on hand, it's probably a good way to get started. And then the V6 and the Ortho-Ease are there too. All that comes in your handy dandy little box. I'm not sure if any video comes or anything with it, does it? No?
I don't think it does. Oh, it
or
does.
A DVD.
It does.
Videos.
Does anyone still have a DVD player? I just like to come to your house and watch DVDs. We have a bunch in our basement as well. That's great.
I know technology changes, so you have to.
How about a CD player? Anybody have a CD player?
Both in my car. So yeah. Okay, so.
Is that where you're going to stop?
Take that. Take that.
A-track.
No.
The Raindrop Technique was, of course, developed by Gary Young. And Gary used this as part of his own practice. He was a doctor, right? So he learned from different cultures. The Tibetan technique and Lakota Indian tribe technique were combined to develop the Raindrop Technique. Based on his knowledge of essential oils, and his Vitaflex techniques. Vitaflex is like reflexology. And the Lakota practice of light strokes, like feathering strokes. And they used to do it under the Northern Lights, believe it or not. Okay? And so, what some of the benefits are relaxation, emotional release, cleansing, tissue cleansing, even at the cellular level. So we're talking because the oils can penetrate the cell membrane. So we're going at the cellular level to cleanse and repair, and spinal misalignments. And this book here, just if somebody wants to take a peek at it afterwards or whatever, has a lot of testimonials. Scoliosis is also something that I experience, and I have worked on people with scoliosis, and they receive a lot of benefit from the Raindrop. Yes?
Could you speak up a little bit, because back here it's hard to hear.
I'm
everything.
sorry. Oh, here. Would it help
You
to
start
close the
out
door?
okay, and then you
Do
start
you want to
thinking
close
and
the
go
door
real quiet.
and see if that helps?
And I will put this in my mouth so so good drive. A little thief talk though. Okay. I will try to speak up. Sorry. All right. So the scoliosis, though, is one of the main things that Gary developed the Raindrop Technique for, spinal alignment, okay? And actually, viruses can get lodged in your spine, and so when you're talking cellular level repair, that is part of their belief on what causes scoliosis. Raindrop is actually a spiritual anointing with oils and a laying on of hands as well. It may bring structural and electrical alignment through the body. And there are many versions. You'll see videos scattered all over the internet. However, the demonstration that I'm going to do is based on Gary's best practice. And it's based on the practice that is taught by CARE, through our certification. The same oils are usually applied, but not always in the same sequence when you watch. And even some of the oils are different, or they skip some of them in some of those videos you'll see. Raindrop can also be performed on animals. I know people that do it on horses. And you can go through a whole separate certification to do Raindrop on equine, on horses. There is someone here in the valley I know that is certified. I'm used to this clicker. Okay, there's a lot of chemistry involved with why the oils work. Some of these I'm not going to go into depth, but PMS, right? That's a way to remember. It's kind of mixed up here. So we have phenolics, monoterpenes, and sesquiterpenes. And monoterpenes help with pre-programming the correct information in the cellular memory. Okay, phenolics are they cleanse the cellular receptor sites to to enhance inter and intracellular communication and to ward off damaging viruses and bacteria and improve overall body wellness and function. Sesquiterpenes assist in deleting misinformation in the DNA. Okay, so that's where we're talking, it's whole body wellness, and it's a lot more science to it than people realize. All of the oils help to restore and maintain physical, emotional, and wellness. Physical and emotional wellness. So it helps you with your immune system, helps to relax, reduce stress, increase circulation and oxygenation of the tissues, promoting healing, reducing inflammation, relief from joint discomfort, helps with colds and flus. This is something that we have used on my grandbabies. Every time they come down with something, neither one of my two little ones that my one daughter has have ever been on an antibiotic, and they've never had to go to the doctor when they have something come on, which to me is amazing. They're 4 and 6. And when my daughter, when Mama was little, it was a whole different story because I didn't know any of this. So
And I can say the same thing for Grant and Bennett, 14 and 11, and they've never had an antibiotic.
yeah, and just my grandson, who was the first grandchild born, we didn't know any of this, and we were just starting to learn with him. And when we started seeing the same pattern of illness, allergies, ear infections, and that kind of stuff with him, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
Because it's such a blessing. changing generations, like of how you treat and what that is going to have effect on their gut health for the rest of their life. So this is huge. Okay. Also, it helps to detoxify the body. It helps to lower stress, the burdens of stress, increases energy, and improves sleep. Most people fall asleep on my table. This is true. Or at least part of the time. Yeah, it kind of goes in and out. Certification through the,
Here, give it to me and I'll do.
thank you so much. Certification through CARE is what you would need to do if you want to go through to become a certified Raindrop Technique specialist. It can be done at home, of course, like we talked about, and it's applying oils to the spine and the feet, okay? This presentation is not a full training. This is the demonstration, okay? This is not something that's going to equip you to go hang a sign out and go to business, right? And to become licensed, you need either to be a massage therapist, an esthetician, a doctor, or go through the full certification process and get your spiritual license to anoint. And that's what I have done. So yeah, it's a process. But if you are a massage therapist, then you can get training in this and introduce it into your practice. So because you already have a license to touch, right? And these are the oils in the Raindrop. Start with Valor, oregano, thyme, basil, wintergreen, marjoram, cypress, peppermint, aroma seeds, which is a blend, and ortho seeds, which is the massage oil, but it also has oils in it. It's a carrier oil with massage oils in it. And of course, I almost forgot to get these out. We always want to have a carrier oil available just in case. And B6 works, coconut oil works. If there's a hot oil, grab whatever oil we have. Olive oil, doesn't matter, just to cool it off. I have them in smaller bottles so I can bring them with me. So we are going to start with Valor. And you guys are already sniffing, right?
Send them around.
Sending them around? Okay. So Valor is a blend of spruce, rosewood, blue tansy, frankincense, and it's in a coconut oil base. The Valor 2 worked for a substitute when we were out of blue tansy, I believe. So it's gentle and soothing, helps to balance bodily electricities, stimulates spinal alignment, affects the limbic system, and a way to improve one's self-image, gives you courage, confidence. And it also helps with the spinal alignment, like they call it chiropractor in a bottle. It contains esters, monoterpenes, and sesquiterpenes. Oregano is a very hot oil. Be careful. Not on your feet necessarily or on your back, but don't get it in your eyes. And if you do, of course, carry your oil, right? It's very high in phenylcopanoids. There we go. It helps to cleanse the cellular receptor sites. So that's the first oil we're going to use after we do the balancing with the Valor. One of the most powerful antimicrobial oils is oregano, and it's even been stated that it will kill up to 99% of Streptococcus pneumonia. Thyme is the second of the duo that are going to be our cleaners. And it's high in phenylcopanoids, and it cleans the cellular receptor sites as well. It's an antiseptic, immune enhancing. It's supportive of the body's natural defense systems, and it has been used to combat bacteria like anthrax. Basil. One thing about basil is taste and smell. So in the recent past, people have lost smell. This is an oil that might be very beneficial to help recover that, if anybody has had that effect. It's high in phenolic esters. It can be relaxing to voluntary muscles, arms, legs, back, abdomen, and involuntary muscles. It's energizing and good for headaches. Okay. And wintergreen, it helps with joints, skeletal structure, more than 80% methyl salicyate, and has a cortisone-like effect, but not like the man-made one, right? This is a natural cortisone. There's no side effects. Analgesic properties, and has chemical structure similar to aspirin. Marjoram is the big dog. So, like, if you had one oil that you really wanted to just say you just really weren't feeling well, I would grab marjoram because it is a powerhouse. 50% monoterpenes. It's an antiseptic. It's antimicrobial. It's relaxing to involuntary muscles, which is like your heart, diaphragm, digestive tract, and reproductive organs, and also to voluntary muscles. Soothes nerves and helps migraines. And then we have cypress. 76% monoterpenes, 14% sesquiterpenes. It helps to assist and restore reprogramming of overall health and maintain wellness. It's really good for circulation. Antimicrobial, supportive circulatory system, lymphatic system, and it stimulates the natural white corpuscle production. Peppermint. Peppermint is high in phenolics, 9% in sesquiterpenes, supports your digestive, respiratory, and nervous system, and it's used for headaches. It's wonderful. There's a technique that Felicia's going to share some of the techniques on Vitaflex and peppermint, and the head Vitaflex, if you have a headache, is amazing. It'll take a headache away. And supports your digestive, respiratory, nervous system. Helps improve concentration, detoxing the liver, and it's a synergistic oil that helps support and improve the beneficial actions of all the other oils. Okay? So we put that on at the end. And aromases is applied during the raindrop to any kind of tight muscles that you might come across. So it contains basil, marjoram, lavender, peppermint, cypress. And so when I'm doing the raindrop, if I feel a knot, this is what I apply to that. Helps to relieve headaches, and then you can see it's monoterpenes, esters, and phenols. Okay. And orthoes, the last one we're going to chat about, and this is the blend of wheat germ, grapeseed, almond oil, olive oil, vitamin E, and all of those essential oils. Okay, so there's a lot of oils in there. Okay?
Sherry?
Yes.
Would that be good if you have like a joint, like a hip or something, to put and just massage it in addition to like deep relief?
Oh yeah, orthoes. My mom used it for her legs. She had a lot of pain in her legs. She does still have a lot of pain in her legs. And so she would keep it by her bed and put it on her legs at night. So yeah, definitely a great one to have. It does lots of good things. Okay, and then the Vitaflex chart is there, and that because we're going to start out by doing the demonstration, the raindrop demonstration on the feet. But this tells you some information. Do you want to go over this a little bit with them now, or do you want to do that
We can do it
after?
by you.
Okay.
We can point out, though, Sherry.
Okay.
We can point out that since her focus today is going to be on your spine, and just take notice of where your spine is located on your feet.
On your Vitaflex.
So that's where we're going to be focusing today.
Yeah.
When we working on your foot.
Because the reason we're going to do the Vitaflex along the edge of the foot right here is because it mirrors your spine. Okay?
But they only have it on the one foot. Is it on
No,
both?
it's on both. It's on both. There's different organ points on the feet, but the spine is the same on the feet. Okay? And on the top of the feet, you'll see that there's bronchial. We're not going to do that with a raindrop, but be aware of that because Alicia's going to talk about that, I think. Okay. And then go ahead and go to the next slide real quick.
Yeah, so we're
All right.
skipping cypress in your blend. Get it though. Oh my gosh, Felicia, we owe you. Would you mind if we borrowed cypress and basil?
Yeah.
Okay, we will owe you.
We will get you some new ones.
100%, 15 mils. But
Is there
here's
anything else?
I think that's it.
everyone else got everything else through, right? We just got stymied with cypress and basil.
Yeah, I need
I mean, you know, you've had mine.
And
It's over here. Cypress has
Start
started
over
with
here?
basil, starts with Carmelita.
Okay.
Cypress is great to have anyway. So if you don't get enough cypress today, order it. It's
For sure.
incredible.
That's what you need.
Swollen ankles at the end of the day, yes please.
So additional oils can be used also, and you would add them in on the spine, but it would be based on whatever situation or issue that someone may be having. We're not going to go into that today, but you can add in additional oils if you need to for different situations. Okay? Just always have a carrier oil available, and there's a $10 coupon available if anybody wants to book a session tonight. All right, so we're going to stop with that.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to start getting prepped,
Yes.
we'll do a few giveaways. We have
Oh, okay.
Carmelita, you're my time check.
Okay.
Oh, your hands are full. Okay. Wanted to make sure that you guys know that we do online classes. Most weeks there is a class. So coming up June 14th, there's a breath, feelings, and oils class led by Erin Lehman. We have an Essential Oils 101 on June 28th. These are at 5 p.m. Arizona time. If you go to our Living Well Now page, not our LWN Lifestyle group, but our LWN page on Facebook, all of the events are in the event section on that page. So we always upload for the next month, about the week prior. So you'll find all of the June ones there now. And then also wanted to let you know that July 19th will be our next in-person class here. That's going to be a convention wrap-up. So all of the new, I got here some goodies on our call last week of things that they're going to be announcing at conventions, some pretty cool information, as well as new products. All of that stuff will be shared at that class on July 19th here.
Andrea?
Yes.
Is there a way to, for people that are not on Facebook, can you just screenshot that and put it in your YouTube somehow? Or do you do that?
So when we record classes, they do go onto our YouTube. So you just
Will this calendar also?
We actually have a Google Calendar, so if you go to Google Calendar and follow Living Well Now, you can find all the classes listed there. We send emails 4 times a month that people who aren't on Facebook should get back the updates about that as well. And we also, Living Well Now is a page on Facebook, so that means it's open to the public and you don't have to have an account to be able to access it.
I did not know that.
100%. So all of these events are public access.
Do you get emails?
Yep.
You do?
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna do a couple
We're
giveaways.
trying to take care of everybody. We cover all the bases.
It's 702.
Are we gonna put our own carrier oil in this, or are we?
So yes, you're gonna put your own carrier oil of choice when you get home. If you want to come up afterwards and use some of my V6, you are welcome to do that as well. I'm not going to pass that one around.
That's 702.
Make sure when you put your roller ball back in that you press it all the way down.
All the way down. Good tip, man. All right, so get your little tickets out. Where's our, you've got them. Yay, okay. So we're going to give away